else. That's where the rotations are going to start to come over towards the A site, but this is going to be an absolute hell fight over here at the moment. Straight in is Kadum trying to push the narrative, but hasn't seen anyone just yet. This is where the action starts to happen. Kadum alone feels it's all of Myth currently finding absolutely everything, as it is just down to Kush. A 1 versus 5, it would be an immaculate ace if he could somehow bring this one back. Two players tucked in toward the cubby. Kadum on the side of Hell, just outside of it. He finds the first one, but not the second. Alone feels for 3, and the pistol round to Myth.
Crazy stuff from Alone feels there, you know, just even in that position and slotting their way back towards A, where it's going to be Del B keeping a firm eye.
Oh, he's going to see if he can find something. Doesn't want to overcommit too hard, but look at this. 2 frags taken out by Kadum, and that is going to be the A site relinquished of control by Alter Ego, but with the player advantage, they should be a shoe-in for a bit of a retake unless we do see Kadum, Beta be able to lock it down. These dark covers about to expire, and they haven't got the plant just yet.
It's all going to depend on how quickly they went just there. You could see that the utility was ready, but now Kadum inside that dark cover. It's all going to be left on to Beta, the newest member of this squad, and the paranoia does go out, but it's going to be Axelovia to clean and close.
More battles be fought around the map. Garage is still a hotly contested area at the moment. Kush going back in. Will he be expecting Conga Red? He's laying it up. He's found the headshot. And another one for Alter Ego. Certainly setting themselves up to equalize here for the 2-2.
Great trades, great repositioning from the Indonesian side. Looking fantastic here. That's just onto the remaining 2 members, rather, from Made in Thailand. A little bit split, creeping up mid. Also with that spike in towards C Garage. Beta jumping up into the window. It looks like they are pretty keen to try and set their sights towards B here. Axelovia will be taken. And it's going to be the paranoia out onto that site now. But again, they're still so split. Alonefield's still watching, still waiting. But where are they going to be going for it in here? CT is going to be taken down with the dark cover. There's the pick. Alonefields gets another. It's going to be a solo play, though. They're still so split. There's still no time. Exactly right, Komodo Kush. He could end it all here, but no.
When I said it a little bit earlier, Alonefield's Beta. See if they can lock this one down. Beta not looking over towards the A-Link. Kush has done well to rotate around the other side, but he's reading. Alone feels like a book. 3 in the round, a recovery. The electric fingers there are the overdrive if they potentially want to. Not really around for that, but look at this aggression down the sewers at the moment. Beta with a stinger of all weapons to start things off, and it's just absolutely chaotic around the lobby at the moment. Christmas lights in the kill feed, looking for more ultimates around everywhere, but no entry just yet in toward the A site. Wannafly, he whiffs it out onto a drinking. So does Beta, and now it's just on to Alonefields. The neural theft is going to reveal him as well. Kush, Noxy looking to close down the round, and they're going to swing together. Noxy for the closure.
Noxy gets it. Information to be picked up from Alter Ego. They have the composure, they have the spot, and Kush, he's going to drop those cages. Doesn't quite finish Kadum, though. Now the orbital strike, that's going to be engaged, and that will keep them at bay. The tripwire has been popped, but Beta, he is straight out of there on the flank. It's going to be Del B, and he is behind all the members of Made in Thailand here. Beta will go down. They're locked in. It is just like claustrophobia inside the C-long position here for Myth. 8 seconds. There's just nothing they can do. Spike is dropped long, and now it just determines on when Alter Ego want to pull the pin on this round. Kush gets a little bit too far down, but now they're going to be dying after time here. Adrian King looks like he's going to close it alongside Noxy. And
he's sitting at the back of the plat. That's where everything is going to kind of be pincered over towards him at the moment, but he's going to sit pretty. The concussion will expire. He's been seen at the moment, but look at his reposition. Lots of utility heading on in towards the side. It's going to be 1 for Noxy before being traded on through. And now finally Kush is here to hold down the fort that is his own kingdom. This C site, 2-player advantage for AE.
Where do they go from here, though? So much time that they do not have that is kind of required from here. 25 seconds now. Spike dropped in an achievable position, but it's basically just waiting to see if a misstep will come through from the side of Alter Ego. Kush, he's already looking, he's already trying to find, but Conga Red is going to get his head ripped off by Kush as a response, only finding 1, and now that's all the time that is just no longer there as it is going. This occurrence, look at the lean that they've got right now, keeping a firm focus on that flank. Only the 1 member, Wannafly, he's very, very far forward, but he did have that rendezvous. A quick snap of the fingers will get him back. And now Adrian King wants to start to send some utility down, and there it is, absolutely everything. The relay bolt is there, but it's still going to be this awkward contest. Look now at Kadum moving back into the garage. He might find the time as Conga Red gets another, and there is Kadum inside the garage, but Del B tries to respond, but the defuse, guess who it is? It's Axelovia, and he also loves the defusal, and around for a best weaponry. I mean, look, Alter Ego's economy has been kept quite honest, but they're going to keep their focus onto Del B again, who has been holding this line, but he's going to be punished. Del B can't do it. Conga Red, Alonefield Fields. They get the job done, and now that spike is going to be barreling its way, but look how quickly Noxy and Adrian King are here. Can they hold it? Can they swing it? Not quite. Wannafly does get a skipping and jumping. Adrian King is now, it's going to be left onto Noxy in this position. There's one, Kush another, but Noxy, he will respond, and it's all left on to Alone Fields. But Kush, again, the man, the myth, the prodigy.
Much 0% at the moment, and now we have something different. It's a B-side pop.
Yeah, one of those. Haven't seen one of them in this entirety of the map. Kadoom does manage to hold down. They need this one desperately. Round number 12, last of the half. Wannafly in position. Does he get one? Does he get two? He will. Del B has been able to respond. That spike does get planted. 2 on 4.
Oh, we've seen this before.
They need to hold this one. You cannot be having this response again. Wannafly, perfect position. And he does punish Kush, so this one should be done. An absolute deal. Secured. But Adrian King, will he have a sand for it? Not quite. Ooh, the paranoia does come out, keeps him alive for a little bit longer, but Congared will close the door. And Myth.
Force a little bit behind here, right? Losing the first member, being Brimstone in the smokes means it's going to look a little bit more wary going in towards this A site. You've already got these rotations here for Myth. Kadoom to start off the party as well as Beta, and it's looking like a massive shutdown at the moment. There it is from Myth. Everybody behind the site, playing over towards Long. A tap on towards the defuse for sure, and Kadoom now starting to go for it fully, but no one's looking at Kush right now, and that incendiary is going to be burning Kadoom. Everybody falling like flies. Kush will lose his life as the first casualty for Alter Ego, but surviving with...
Really, it's all just going to be around that play. Do they do the ring around the Rosie?
They don't have it
the
this
garden?
time.
Exactly. Doesn't appear that there will be. All members of Myth making their way in. Kadoom! The rogue spray straight through that dark cover, and now it's the utility. Now it's that tap, the attempt to try and find it, but Kush, great response. Doesn't need eyes, doesn't need the cam. He's a demon in his own right, and so is all the rest of Alter Ego. Kadoom, he gets it down to the one-on-one though. Does he have any more? It's Neon versus Neon, and the shoulder can come out, but who is the one? Who is the one? It's Kadoom in this time. He does do the fake. He gets the...
The gun round back in toward it. We've got another one here to witness. And it's actually Del B to get a little bit of a wallbang on towards Alone Fields.
That was on the exit, trying to get out of the garage straight away. Now that's a great flash, but Congared does respond with at least one. Adrian King, good for the trade. That does put Alter Ego into the advantage, and now when you're on the defender's side at a man disadvantage, you know, 3 to 4 here, there's just so much area of the map to control. Gonna leave just Beta. Solo C, now they try to change and adjust this lean. Kadoom into sewers.
This could be.
And Wannafly not too far away.
Has to go his way. Any errors here? Noxy's caught sleeping. That's a bit unfortunate to come through it.
That dark cover still has some time. They know exactly where the spike is. This time over towards the left. Kadoom is hungry. Kadoom is keen. And at least he will be able to find one. Now they're playing up high, down low, but no dark cover to be thrown up. Beta, he's taken. Now Kush and Axe love ya. It's all on the Wannafly. He does manage to find one, but Kush gets the swing.
Good trade.
Alter Ego trying again for this C-site approach. Beta has managed to spot him. Relay bolt towards the back of the site. That makes it awkward, and he does get that shrouded step out, but is it far enough? Yes, it is. He manages to creep just his way through, and now Kush tucked in on the other side of the site, but Moxie, they're gonna send him straight through, but punished. Alone Fields, Congared getting a coupler, but once again, it's Kush, it's Axlovia, and Wannafly. He's all alone in a 1-on-2, but he gets out the rendezvous, and he's certainly meeting someone.
The trap gives up all the information for Kush. How does he play on the back of this though? Does he go for the early challenge? Wannafly, 15 HP, he's spraying and he gets his head absolutely destroyed. A chance, a fresher
throughout the studio.
Oh, look at this from Wannafly, straight down, has to rendezvous out. We've seen Beta stuck at this position before. He shrouded stepped out last time, but look at this, immediately Del B blinded. Somehow Beta still finds that, and as Noxy does get a trade, he's caught looking at the wrong way. Beta again, going a little bit ham with the newest addition here for this side in Myth. And it does look like they have a pretty good lockdown. The awareness factor around the C site is sublime.
Massive, massive play there from Beta again. You know, he's the newest.
There goes that Trailblazer. Here's the Seekers. This is setting up for an A-sided pop.
Hunter's Fury available, but, you know, Lone Fields rather not exactly in the best position. He's going to push forward and he's punished. Del B will find him. Noxy another, and this could potentially be where it all falls down. Komodo. Wannafly does have that tour de force available. They're starting to wrap in, but once again, look at Kush and his positioning. He's all the way around. Great paranoia, and there's Congared to enter in now. The orbital strike goes down. Can he find Congared? Congared with 3. It might have just been enough to drag them back into this round, but Noxy, he says no for now. Knows Kush is on the lurk. Noxy has to do it all, but it's not going to be enough. Noxy with 3, but Beta says get out of... There it is. little bit more of an ultimate to come on through. Adrian King has
wow,
bumped
Delby.
Delby. Look at this position. This time round, he's had enough. But Beta, he might have been having enough of his own, but he's going to get punished, going to get taken, but they overlook. They're not thinking.
Time is so crucial right now for Myth.
Still, they got to go. They have to go now. You know, Alter Ego, they might just very well be able to bring this unless Myth get an absolute
Kush.
track on. But this is such a bold position from Kush, but he's been taken. He's been found. And now that post plant, there's none of the utility. There is no incendiary. There's nothing to throw them off this defusal. But Axlovia, he finds one, but it's not enough.
There's
and it is going to be just enough time for Congared to take it to overtime from 12 to 6 to 20. Be enough, but maybe not enough to let them know Kadum's position. He might get all the way through here, Komodo. There's no one looking at all straight around this position. Kadum, there's one. Alone feels another. Kadum, he's completely decimated this A site. There's nobody home. And the defense from Kush and Del B, there is no way they can get their way back into this here. And Alone feels has the flank.
Kadum has been a little quiet. We've questioned him, but this time he was the instigator. And the rest of his team are going to be the ones to close this down. As previously. Here's that Trailblazer again from Noxy, trying to establish some domain control, and here comes that play again, straight on in. Here's Del B, the first way, goes the way of a Drain King.
More for Alter Ego. They're finally here, they've finally woken up. It's all they really need at this point in time to take that back. Just one round is enough to reset the mental, to reset the focus. And that's potentially what we're seeing now. Wannafly can't quite do it either. It was completely looking the other way. Such a slow creep. Just spotting. They've seen it now. There's the info. There's the speed. Straight into the site. Kadum. There's the opener. Will he have any more? Relay bolt goes through. He's close. He's got one. And a second in the round as well. But Noxy can at least respond. He gives some life back to Alter Ego. It's been the trade back and forth of these attacker-sided rounds, but there's still so much time for these remaining two members to slot on in. Having a look down sewers will be alone. Feels can call that that's clear. But all three members moving through this position now. Del B, he's going to have to be quick. The flashpoint will keep him at bay for just a second. Now it's that guiding light. It's going to go low, and will it be enough? No, Beta punishes. Wannafly gets another. Kush is only good for one, because alone to at least potentially try and sell some form of information. And yeah, maybe there's a call. Maybe there's that pull for the rotation, but at the exact same time, Kadum, he's down in sewers, and now they can start to know. Now they can start to go Del B. He is there. Noxy just needs to look. They might get this plant Komodo, but it might be too quick. It might be too far. Del B, Noxy getting it done. They want more. Beta tries to hold, but the spike will go. We're taking at the start now. Kadum. Getting position. Kush, he has crossed the site, but will they walk out at the right time? Axlovia gets it inside the smoke, but there we go. Alone feels with a response. They still cannot overlook this CT position, but Wannafly is in. It's not enough though. Noxy, he will punish. Now, maybe enough time to get the spike planted, but Noxy, he's still kicking, he's still pushing, he's still fighting, and he has dropped the spike in the process. Congared has to do it all in a 1v2 situation. Can he find a third? No, not quite. Noxy gets 4, and Alter Ego finally pull themselves out of Congared at 30 on the breach. Like, that's insane, right? To see these two,
well, look at this
obviously
challenge.
Initiators, but yeah, speaking of initiation, right, we're all the way up long. Myth, Kadum getting it done. Beta fighting another as well. This duel, this fight, this battle alone feels trying to hold on, trying to find more, and guess what? No. Kush is alive. You might not call it just yet.
Away from Neural Theft, if you can get it. This is where a champion can be nurtured. 1 versus 2, the swing, waiting for the ultimate. No, rather not the ultimate, the ability. There is the ult. There is the challenge! And Kush gets the 1 versus 2. Both headshots, in fact, as well. 16 to 14, Alter Ego. They have swindled Myth's map away from them. I
swear the amount of times we have mentioned this guy's name. Both of these rosters do have. And now it is going to be quick in towards main. It does look like Del B is going to be stunned up, but it's very quick. Wow. Kadum looking in the face of adversity there. Everyone was stunned up, but now it's Axlovia. Can he hold this line? There's 1, there's 2, but not quite a third. Beta gets the response. Now it's a 3-on-3, but look how quickly they are here. Komodo, Adrian King already finding something. Kush, Kadum, back and forth, but it's Kush. He closes, and it was the man whose name out of there. And it looks like it's going to be the old classic 5v5 retake here on Fracture. There's the flank from Qualifier. He's been punished.
Oh, wow, hang on.
Lovia also getting another 3-on-5.
Yeah, this bonus is looking a little bit awkward now for Myth. They've got the plant down. They've got Conga Red up in a drop. He does have the aftershock to deny the plant as well. A big shot out from Alone Fills, but an immediate trade from Noxy. And Beta has to be the one to go multi-frag, to go ham with Conga Red here. And that's exactly what is happening. 2 apiece for them, and they have a bit of recovery.
What a cross.
Yeah, you got Beta close to the orbital strike. You've also got Conga Red to the Rolling Thunder. But if they're dead, they're not going to be able to use these ultimates here because it's a fast round from AE already with Haste. Smith starting to get a little bit of a comeback here, but these shots over at the bridge looking to pull those struts down from under their feet, and it's Wanafly.
Kadoom in the process, but no one's home, Komodo. They've left this completely open. Now it's just going to be on to see if the push straight through. Kadoom gets one, drops straight down, but that relay ball might have gone a little bit too far, but Kadoom, he's done more. Is that 3? How have you just done this, Kadoom, right now? Little lightning girl making it look great here. 4K for Kadoom, and that is...
We're tied on up. And Myth have showed their hand with aggression over towards the A side of the map. They're doing so again. Kadoom, one more with the opener. 2 headshots, looking to continue on. Got some heals from his old mate in Alone Fills, and he is just... What is he even doing right now, Conky? He's smurfing on them.
Someone come and collect they mans, because he is absolutely popping off in the server right now. Already straight in that control, straight towards the door, and he might be looking for a little bit too much. Kush will punish, and Kush is a man that is a punishing player. This time, obviously, on the KO. Fragment goes to the wrong spot, but the orbital strike, it is right. And Kush will get another, but unfortunately, it's all left onto him. 1 versus 3, and these members are so far apart that it's just going to be too hard to pick through.
Home. There's that info for Kadoom. Does he want to go for a challenge, though? He's been pretty pristine in this matchup so far, but maybe relying upon his teammates ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe best to fall away in this point in time. Del B has been dealt with by Wanafly, so that's a better response now. Kadoom just sitting up in the tower. There's one! What a one-tap! Nicely done, but he has to find more. Kush not too far away. A second, not quite the third. Kush will respond. Now it's this 2 versus 2 and Alone Fills. He's below in the tunnel. The orbital strike is ready. Beta, that's going to buy them so much time, as that is going to be the resurrection as well, but Noxy moves forward. Alone Fills, however, is going to be the star. As a unit right before they get into this offense, because now it's the pincer approach, and guess who's at the lead? It's Kadoom. Wall goes down, and maybe there is just enough time. Kush, he's the punisher. He is the man that looks to deny. And is there going to be any more from him, Noxy? They've managed to at least stop the plant for now. Wanafly gets a response back to a 4v4, but still so much work to do. Here's Adrian King now. Noxy also on the line. He might actually be able to find something more, but he's been punished. All on the Beta, however. And Alter Ego have been awoken from their slumber.
His buddy, you do also see a bit of a tuck in the corner from Conga Red, but this is where the hit does start to come down on toward the side. 30 seconds, and you have to look at the drop player. You have to look at Wanafly. He's going to come in a little bit late. Kush gets punished down on the side, and things are coming up hunky-dory for Myth to try and find the 8th on this scoreboard. Adren King acts Lavia to try and see what they can do to get back in toward this round. It is a safe plant. The incendiary is put down onto the floor. Adren King with 3 massive kills, looking for the 4th, and he's got them all with headshots. That is immaculate to come down from the breach of A.
Rotation now coming through. Noxy is going to be that linchpin, but as soon as they destroy that trademark here, Komodo, they're going to just be barreling in, and there's going to be 1 at least for Alone Fills.
1.5, Kush tagged down a half HP as well, so I think you're still okay with that. The plant has gone down, and here's that rotation starting to come through from Myth. It's all over towards main. A lot of smokes on the floor, but it is this heaven control. Noxy, good for 1 on towards Kadoom. The hard hitter has been cut down to size, and it's just going to come down to this protection right now of the spike. Adren King, good for 1. The trades are coming out as well from AE. Kush is there to Myth. This defensive side, what does it now look like with the weaponry?
Are they going to go quick here? Looks like they've certainly got their eyes on that one. Kadoom, though, straight in. 3 on the bonus, and he can even aim track as well. This man has been hitting the range, you can see.
For Myth, they find themselves a 9th. It's not an equalization. Maybe we have a copy-paste. Maybe we see the same thing again, but Adren King does not have the Rolling Thunder. Kush has a null command, not using it though. The push through the sky, smoke right now, and a team kill to come through. Beta, Conga Red is not your enemy, but you know who is? Maybe if he's able to get 1 frag or 2, but regardless, things will have to settle down right now. Push through again, a bit ambitious from Kadoom. And now it's all on to Alone Fills. 3 segregated duels. Can he navigate this one? He's spotted out where the planter was. Noxy on top of the site for the swing, and he's able to get the 1 tap.
The Buckies as well, just the 1, sorry for Wanafly, but Also with the Headhunter, few bullets in the chamber.
Oh, he might even be getting one. Look at this.
That's
Want
a
to fly
great
for the
start.
first, and now Alone Feels if he peeks out at the right time. Oh, the null command popped at the perfect time. There goes the overdrive. Del B to try and get in, but Kadoom's classic is a little bit stronger, and this is falling apart. This is crumbling. Conga Red with 2, and he might be the saving grace in this round for Myth. Now it's just down to Noxy. Alone Feels a tap on toward the resurrection. There's that Bucky in the shots. He's bringing him in. He's reeling him in, and there's the kill. It's a thrifty to come through for Myth.
What do we got here? Couple of ultimates, and Beta also getting pretty keen. Kadoom is going to be forced away. Delby this time out. Are they going to be ready for it? Beta, no. The only one with a Vandal here, Komodo. He's already down, and now that fast lane goes through. But Kadoom, is he ready? 1, but there's no bullets in that Stinger. Only enough for just the kill onto Kush. But Conga Red has a response, and so does Alone Feels. So does Alone Feels. He's got a couple just for his troubles. Now, Delby, he's been quiet all game. He's been hiding in the ropes, but it is going to be 1, not quite. Wannafly will close and
spotting out onto their opponents. The 0 point did catch where Alone Feels is. Is he going to go for a bit of a challenge in the Incendiary? He's going to tempt fate here and go for the fight. He survives with 2 HP. You have got to be absolutely joking me. This is looking like a round that potentially shouldn't be going this way, but it absolutely is. Noxy in the 1 versus 5. Kadoom to shut him down. It's a team ace. Everybody contributing. And Myth.
This position from Beta as well. There it is, the Rolling Thunder. It is going to quite catch Del B. He's straight into the site, and that overdrive is here. He's moving quick. But Conga Red, Wannafly up top. They need to punish him quickly if they want a chance in this one, unless they're going to bind right now. Damage has been dealt, but he is still alive. A man of stone, the wall of Date University right now, as he will collect 3, and a closeout made in Thailand. They're taking it to bind.
An absolute shutdown on the A site to close it out in at the end. A quick little heal as well to try and keep him alive.
Conga Red is spotting the line. We've got the positional advantage inside Hookah, but there's that guiding light. No info at all in the corner. Kadoom, he's punished though. Noxy, great pick, but they still have to overwhelm this Viper inside Hookah. But Conga Red, they overlook him for just a second. There is a response though, nice and quickly. How's the pace going to be set here as the 4v2 does settle?
Beta does have an Incendiary. Could be used quite nicely, but Alone Feels currently smoked on through. It actually expires just in the nick of time for him to peek here. He does have those satchels as well, but he's going to go for the fight nice and early. 3 players here at the TP, can't quite get the first one. And now it's Beta in the 1 versus 4. He does have that Sky Smoke to drop him down on towards the spike. A tap, an attempted stick, an immediate denial, and the pistol is once more
set.
Not only was all the Viper util here, but in the meanwhile, the smokes go down to buy a little bit more time, and with that spray starting to come on through, the wall is down. Wannafly is able to deny the spike from going through the TP, picked on through. Push for the trade. Everything happening in the kill feed. 20 seconds to try and get the plant, and a Dren King does have it to go in the open spaces of B, but only with the Sheriff in a 1 versus 2. He has an isolated duel potentially. If Beta overextends, here is the fight, the frag, the first, maybe the second, but no, the extra shot, the bullet, you think maybe. But
oh, it's going to be exciting to see.
I don't like this, Conky. I really don't like this. A judge in toward a poison cloud. At least you're going to see the satchel over, and Axelov, you're getting the read on towards Alone Feels, but Kadoom is still here. The paint shells get the explosion. The plant is looking to be established, but Wannafly peeking up with the judge. No plant just yet, and that's a 2 versus 4. That's
nothing, and we do see Axelov straight into the elbow. It's going to be big pressure, I think, on Kush here on that line. That cross, Kadoom punished. There's one, and now he knows there is one on the flank, but he does reposition, actually going into the garden. Prowler out to clear. Great time in the middle of this round, but he goes back into Hookah. Can he find more? But no, it's Axelov who does it. It's all left onto Kush though, again, the man who we see in these positions. But as much as we try and
we're going to have to see what this Viper's pick can do for Wannafly right now, but the first point of play is actually going to be Alone Feels from up here on top of the truck. Is he going to be able to dodge it out? A satchel actually to try and escape. The showstopper from Delby still able to find Wannafly, but only after a frag was found. A plant starting to go down, an orbital strike though, and that Incendiary. Axelovia very lucky to be alive, but he cannot cauterize this wound right now. He will be taken down. Paint shells for Alone Feels. He can satchel himself in, or rather not satchel, showstopper, but maybe not needed, as it is just down to Kush. A 1 versus 3, can't get the job done. Alone Feels for 3 of his own. Their match against Team Secret was very hit and miss on both sides, right? Very contested on attack and defense. It might be difficult to bring this one back in, but for right now, those doors have opened up for Myth extremely. Alone Feels with 2 frags, 1 courtesy of that ultimate showstopper. It has sent AE to the other side of the map, and even though Myth aren't here, they've got a 2-player advantage.
Alone Feels, I want whatever this guy had for breakfast, looking like the Hulk, just absolutely barraging through in that position once more. Again, all the domination that this guy has been able to find. He's now joined his friend Kadoom inside heaven, but 3 members moving out of that defended side at spawn. Adrian King, there's one, but now potentially caught. He has to be careful because that Sky Smoke is baited.
Oh, no way.
Hang on a minute. The run and gun from the man himself now into the lamps. Will he get back? No. Kadoom will punish, and Alone Fills to close out the round in the 1v1. 16-14, and then to lose Fracture, a map that you've taken off Paper X. But this time Kadoom, maybe he got a little bit too excited and giving an opportunity up.
But if we can see 7-5, it might be all right for AE to get started on the defensive side. And it might give a little bit more comfort now by the fact that they've got this plant starting to be established. They've got a 4 versus 1 situation, and Wannafly is going to be seen by this Prowler. Maybe in spawn, he gets bit, which means he is probably no longer for this world. Eventually, maybe takes 1. Not going to be the case. Finally.
Alter Ego, Del B, again something, and now Beta's got a big task ahead.
Okay, a bit of a tussle over in the hookah, but now onto the side, into the pipe. It's Beta to try and get more than 1. Not going to happen, however, and an orbital strike towards Alone Phil's location is going to separate him once more from Wannafly. The Prowler, again from Kush. These Prowlers have been sensational to get some information toward the tailor end of these rounds. And with the location of Wannafly given up, the retake is certainly on. He doesn't have his Poison Cloud. He doesn't have a wall over here, but you know what he's got, Conky. It's a pit. That Incendiary onto the spike for 8 seconds of time to be bought for AE, but they have to wait for that. The pit for Wannafly. He has to hold this on. The C's, the damage. AE, you have to start to get activated. The Haunt is there. Did it pop on Alone Fills? It did, but it's Wannafly.
No
1,
way.
2. Is there a third? There's not. Kush, he answers with 3 of his own. It is so close. Doom on a very powerful line with this tour de force. If he finds the opener, that could be very, very large for Myth to lock down this B site.
Has to break the Prowler with that tour de force already, but he does some further damage. Del B has been punished. Kadoom, he swaps back. To always swap to the pistol from the sniper when you get the moment, but Adrian King, as you mentioned, he's made something work. Wannafly, he better certainly spread those wings right now, my friend, as you've got a long way to soar home. And the home in this moment is B site. Around the elbow they will go, but will they be able to hold on for longer?
The suspense building for Wannafly. So much things racing through his mind right now. How do you get back into this? No Poison Cloud. No wall either. That screen's over at the A side of the map. No information given to you by AE. A guiding light from Adren King to get some information. A half defuse for Wannafly, but the swing together, AE. That's the way you want to be seeing it. You ask for can be toyed with up and down to whenever Wannafly wants to, can be used as false information as well. That's a little bit of a noggin spotted, and Kadoom is actually going to remove Noxys from his shoulders. There's nobody home over at this B site now. Kush is currently here, but the rest of the team aren't. Delby onto Alone Fills, though, gives a bit of a plan of attack to come out from the hookah location as the spike is down. It's 4-4.
Straight out. Is he going to be able to compose? However, though, 4v4 damage dealt, but it's just blind sprays through these smokes right now. Axe, love ya. 1, Adrian King, no, here we go. The self-flash in, and he gets the job done now. Beta, Wannafly. He did manage to get 1 on this incendiary. There could be a split. There could be a bit of a spray, a bit of an array, and Wannafly, a 1v3 clutch to take Made in Thailand into the...
Myth over toward the B site, sending it in pretty fast. Noxy is the only one here. He's good for 1, make it a second, but not a third. It's still a player advantage over towards AE, but with the spike going down at the position that Myth wants it, how's this defense going to look like now from them?
Yeah, where's that Phantom? That would have been an upgrade, but they can't quite get it. Instead, they're going to wrap all the way around, and I think it's even potentially looking like Wannafly might want to jump into... No, he's got the post-plant lineup. That will be great, and it looks like
we got 2 snake bites,
multiple,
an incendiary,
this
the
is going to be really hard.
Yeah, post-plant meta. I remember that one. It was one of my favorite ones. A lot of people hated it. It just means that Myth don't have to really contend with the positioning right now. You cannot even take it towards half. You have to go for these fights. The location of Conga Red is huge, and Wannafly now getting 1 as well. The whiff's coming from Delby, and this post-plant is looking absolutely crucial for Myth to find double digits. The round is just done and dusted right now. The spike is going to go kaboom, and that's one of the members as well that didn't really need his rendezvous here as well, so he can peek into that when he needs to. Kush wants to destroy the Trailblazer, but there's that information. It's going to force the rendezvous out, and Alonefils is sending it in with the Judge. Beta's here for the drop as well, and this round is completely turned upside down for AE. Once more a plant for Myth, a 5 versus 3. Do you just have to concede before you even attempt a retake right now? Kadoom, he's looking very hungry for this kill onto a Drinking. He's going to find it as well, and now the remaining 2 members of AE are completely split and disconnected. The game plan for Myth in this round, they have changed it up. They have shut AE down, and they're looking to close it down flawlessly.
Clearly it's a love-hate relation.
No rotations yet for AE though, and remember, Wanafly, he's got a lot of his utility already laid down over towards this A site.
They're ready to go in. It's Alonefils once more. Del B though, Kush also punishing. Great orbital strike. Spike drop, sees down, and here we go. Ready for a boogie, but Del B, it's a little bit hot under the interview. It is, yeah, he is definitely going a little bit too far, but he's confident. He has to take the fight. He has to sit in this spot now, and he's going to miss. It's so rough. It's so rough, Noxy.
He's given up the goat in this one, hasn't he?
He absolutely has.
And
now he's back out.
A Drenking by himself to try and do anything, and it's not going to happen. Across the map, it feels like that Judge getting things happening. And now Kush, how many bodies is he going to be able to see? The Nightfall is available. 5 versus 3. A reverse plant at the back of the site.
They're all here, and they're all going down. Congared will, though, find one. Axe, love ya. Oh, man. A 1v5 would be the best thing you could do, but no. It is going to be not only map to be the biggest one here again, the quieter game, but this could be his moment, his shining star under the lamps. Will it be bright or will it be dark? There it is. There's an opening. There's a weapon as well. Retrievable. Kush gets the job done now. It'll be the Haunt 2 as well. Doesn't quite spot the info. And a 2 versus 5. Beta has to clear one. Does manage to at least spot Fake on the plan. Time will be ticking. Del B, great swing. The Congared, at least he's been able to equalize.
That's going to see him.
Yeah, that's the main one, right? Oh, he's not going to use the teleport, though. Seekers go out again. This poor man, he's been getting forced back by some green cabbages, and they are expensive right now. Noxy and Adrian King, though, will keep their composure in total. And Del B, out of nowhere, dropping the pit. Wanafly, he's going down. And Kadoom, I mean, he's been fantastic, but a flawless...
Where was this?
In round 22. Out.
This is going to be the hit, Mitch. This is the one, the orbital strike as well. 2 off the showstopper for Alonefils. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb.
There it is. There's the opener. 1, 2. Axe, love ya.
He was
quiet. We've been waiting for him, Komodo. Exactly as we said. Del B is low, but I think Axe has got enough. He certainly found a 3rd, and there it is. We are going to overtime. Already a rotation. Look at this, Komodo. It is going to be an absolute brawl. 4 members here only want to fly over towards those showers, and it's Kadoom opening up 2. Make it 3. The man is always here when his team needs him the most, and now there is only 2 remaining members. And they have...
How do you split your attention right now to try and find 4 players of the Myth side? They're grouping up, the splitting right now. The operator denied. Beta onto Noxy works wonderful. And now for Kush, stuck at triple. He is so vulnerable. This 1 versus 4. The swing, and it's not going to work out. Want to fight to close. Myth, they find the first...
Quick heal. Readying each other up as they start to creep their way through in the position already. Moment out, Trailblazer in. But Kadoom, he's already poised, will destroy that Prowler. Del B is here to punish something. They've got the lineups, the post plan is already ready to go. They have to go fishing, and the waters aren't exactly calming. This position, Wanafly will manage to find another. Here's this 4-on-4. Del B, he's going forward again. They have to punish in this Brimstone, but now teleporting his way back. Kush gets one more. Is it going to be enough? Del B has got 3 now. Beta in the position. He's got the orbital strike, and I think he has won it. Komodo, Beta, the newest member, will take Made in Thailand into the next stage of this competition and send AE back home.
It's always a risky decision to go in for a 5 versus 5, especially when you get into overtime, but there was no choice given towards Alter Ego there. Myth